It got up to near 60 degrees today.
Mm.
Hey, Pamela. Pamela says, hey,
Hey.
how you doing tonight? Can you can can you hear me? Hey, Lynn. Oh, we hanging in there, though. I didn't know. I didn't know if you could hear me or not there for a minute. That's good. She said, hit me up again. Hey, Cassie. Uh,
Hey, everyone.
hit me up again with a notification. Text her live. And I don't know. Hey, Paul.
Oh, it's crappy.
Cassie, Lynn, Pamela, all of you. Hello. Um, text, text your granny. We're gonna have to straighten this out because, um,
What happened?
well, she said that she don't know what's been going on. Since she hadn't been getting a notification, but I've been sending
Because we
a
have
text every time I'm going live. I text her and say just the word live.
But it's because we haven't been on.
No, I didn't go live last night.
That's the point.
That I think she just talking about just for last night. And by the way, somebody else jumped off last night too. Now we're down to 20. 2,620. Um, it's crazy. Hey, Alicia. Um, she said, I don't know what's going wrong. I guess I miss you guys. We love you guys. Miss. Hope I don't miss you guys tonight. Uh,
I don't text her.
yeah. Then she said, please send me another notification so I can hit it on you.
Got her
You're
on.
not up there on YouTube.
Guys,
Well,
when
there
you
she is.
subscribe,
There,
hit the bell button.
yeah, just make sure.
Because once you hit that bell button, hit the notifications for it, and you'll get the notifications when we go live.
Well, no, not every time now. Sometimes YouTube fools around.
Well, no, I know that, but some people don't know when you
but-
hit the bell button.
But now last night,
Not the bell button.
now, I didn't go live. Uh,
That's because neither one of us felt good.
I didn't. I didn't have any energy last night. I'm telling you. or I would have been live. Uh, and Alice, every time I'm going live, I text you, love, and I say the word live. I don't ever go live until I text you live. You can ask her. That's the very first thing that I say.
Mhm.
Hey, Sabina. So, but they ain't nothing wrong. Uh, I guess every once in a while people ought to turn their notifications off and back on. I guess for some people that works.
Mhm.
Well, I just want you to know that every time this computer is turned on, or laptop, I text live before I hit the live button down here on my end.
Mhm. Both of us do.
And that way, most of anybody can be here already before it even starts getting going, you know. Um, but somebody jumped off last night. Um, I don't know what I don't know what the deal is. Um, I, uh, most people don't uh, jump off like you guys, the regulars. Um, and see, like just a second ago, it was showing 4 on 8 likes. Now it's showing 6 on 8 likes. The only thing different, and believe it or not, it's enough for somebody to jump off and act goofy. Um, what was her name? Um, Jennifer, I think. Hey, Carol. I think it was Jennifer. Or, well, wait a minute. I don't remember who it was. No, I want y'all to say that. Put your thumbs up and all that. Uh, I forget that lady's name. Not for last. That said she wanted a session, and mm, uh, said she told Sabina or somebody that she couldn't afford um, a session, and I know she hadn't been here in a good while, and I offered to help her if she would send me the information I needed. And I do believe that I've made myself quite clear that, hey man, that I would, uh, hey Judy, that I would do that to help her out. Now, again, I can't remember who that was that we were talking to about it. And then somebody said that they didn't get their cards, uh, so and so day and whatnot. Um, hey Annie, Uh, Annie says, "Hey Christine."
Hey.
Um, and Judy, I made sure that we had your uh, address and um, Connie and somebody else. We had to. Oh, Alicia. Alicia. She had to put up her um, update her address as well. And uh, Annie, uh, we got yours. Everybody that's on here normally, um, that's the ones that the cards are going out to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if other people want the cards, they got to come in here and subscribe and stick around a while.
Yeah, we only got 100.
Yeah.
Not even if that now.
And we're putting 3 or 4 in each envelope, so that don't go long.
I know you sent some to Pamela, Alice, Judy, Connie,
Lynn, Sabina,
Sabina.
Carol.
No, not her. Not
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yep, Carol Davis. Yeah. Um, I believe so. Carol
I can't
Davis.
keep track.
Make sure that we did. Hit me up on Messenger, Carol. Give me your PO box or your mailing address, whatnot. Uh, I wouldn't put it up here, Annie. Somebody can
Are you talking about Annie
aimlessly wander. So
Wandering Souls?
go by Ann or Annie. Yeah. Yeah. Just hit me up. I think we already did, but
I believe so.
I'm talking about Carol. I believe we did, but just to be on the safe side, make sure. And let's see, they were 3 envelopes that went out today.
Yeah, that was Judy, Connie, and
Alicia. Yeah, it was Alicia.
Was it?
Yeah. Yeah, because she sent it to me.
If you say so.
Okay, Sabina. Um, I like to be, fair with everybody. Uh, and I tell it like it is because I don't know no better than just tell it the way it is. I don't beat around the bushes about it. I try not to leave anybody out of anything that we do. Hey, Joni. But some people, if something ain't done right when they want it, done, they jump off. And then a month or two, they'll come back. Well, my friends that are here all the time, if I'm live, you're here. You're the ones that get it. Um, Now, uh, tomorrow, whoever has run out, uh, if you will, after the show here, uh, hit me up on Messenger and let me know, and then that way we can go ahead and get some uh, little envelopes done and send them back out. Love, I wish you hadn't did that, but let me take a picture of it. She put it up here on. Um, just hang on. Got to get it to focus. All right. Go ahead and delete that. Um, and y'all try not to forget that neither. You know, right after the live, y'all start hitting me up and let me know, say I'm out or whatever, and we'll do some more tomorrow. Um, um, I went to the doctor today, and y'all know Kayla. If you've been here a minute or two, she's the one that makes all my merch and items and all that stuff. Here a while back, her shed office building thing there in the back burnt down. Um, she was a nurse for my mom for a long time, and me and her husband got really really close, you know. And she was she asked me one day uh, something about see if my how my thyroid was. And I told her, I said, I don't know, I ain't never been checked, don't reckon. And she told me that she got on Ozempic, and every time it seemed like she would come, I hired her to come, and once she was off work, to come to the house and exercise mother. And it seemed like you could tell it from week to week, month to month. You could tell it that she was losing weight. And I asked her, I said, "What are you doing?" And she said, "That Ozempic shots." Um, and I said, "Well, what goes along with that?" And she said, "Well, said you might want to take something, for nausea or whatever, because sometimes it can make you a little sick if you take it on an empty stomach or something." Um, but anyway, I got my doctor to write me a script for that. Uh, so I have got, I believe, 3 pens, and you you take one every week, one shot every week. I'm gonna start it tomorrow, and I'm gonna do a then or now and later uh, on my weight and all that good stuff. Um, Now, what a lot of people don't understand is my heart, ain't in the best shape in the world. Um, that's awesome, Johnny. That's awesome. Uh, yes, I am. Yes. Well, um, they, took my blood pressure and all that good stuff. And, directly, she wanted the EKG, and I know what it was. And as soon as she started rolling it in there, I said, I can tell you it's going to be rapid. And she said, really? I said, yeah. I told her, I said, the bottom half don't work worth a flip, but the top part does. And she hooked me up to that thing. And she said, yeah, you right. Uh, but that's been like that for, a lot of years. But heart ain't nothing but muscle. And, it can play out at any time. Um, and on top of that, good news was that my sugar level was okay today, actually. And yeah, uh, and that's surprising. Night before last, I checked mine, and it was still up 200 and something. But I remember back several years ago, my sugar was 575, and I had went to the store, and I walked out and didn't even remember what I went for. Come back home, and thank goodness one of the ladies there that worked there knowed me, knowed where I was at, and she brought my stuff to me. So it's a dangerous situation. Yeah. Um, yeah. She said that it would keep me from, uh, you know, having the urge to want to eat so much or whatnot, and try to do a little more than what I'm able to do right now. And I told her, I said, when you're hurting so bad, you know, you need to do something, but you're hurting so bad you can't. And she said, I know the feeling. Uh, mm, um, I'm going to take mine tomorrow when I get up. And then every Thursday, I know, to take it. Okay, good deal. Yeah. Uh,
Mm.
Yeah. Um, these shots are 2.5s, I think is what she said to start me out. And then plus on top of that, plus some of the pills as well. One day, two the next day, and three, and on down. So if I could quit hurting so bad to where I could, you know, move around more and get outside and just get out of this daggum house, you know, I could probably really see good results in that medication. Yep, pills and shots. They gave me uh, three uh, needle things. Uh, it's a 90-day supply. I just take uh, the pills as it says, and then take my shot tomorrow, and then every Thursday take one on top of taking the pills as well. So we're just gonna see what it does. Um, but anyway, enough about me. If somebody jumped off because they haven't got cards or something other yet or whatnot, that's kind of ignorant, childish. Um, and if you did not receive cards, uh, now I'm not talking about the ones that we sent out today, but if you have not updated your PO box or mailing address, you won't get one. Um, and believe it or not, dealing with the public, social media, people get jealous about that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's something that sounds ignorant, and it is, but they can't be nobody blame me for it because I've done said hit me up and let me know the address. That's right, Judy. Like I've said a million times, I know my true fans. Lisa, how you doing? Lisa says, hey. Early Merry Christmas to you too. I'm thinking about going back to my uh, uh, um, Gatorades. Yes. Mm, okay. Yeah, y'all just like I said after the show, y'all just hit me up. Let me know if you run out. Tired?
I'm getting there.
Well, you'll go get in the bed if you're tired, though.
Not fully yet. I'm getting there though. Starting to
I know the feeling. Um,
You want me? I'm gonna have the headset in.
okay. Sabina sent a thing here. It says autistic 15-year-old girl, no video of anything. Name Jetty Jane Edwards on Facebook and Google. Uh, Jetty. I have no idea, love. Um, Let me go over to Google here. Jetty Jane Edwards. Jetty Jane Edwards. Um, the search for the girl with autism who went missing in North Carolina has been called off after she was found safe Wednesday. Uh, ain't that a blessing? Um, so she was last seen around 9 o'clock p.m. on the 16th. So they found her today. Um, hey, it's okay. Probably at the time that you sent that to me, she probably wasn't found. Um, it didn't say what time they found her. Just found her okay today. We can't ask for nothing no better. You sent one too, Tony? Stella Evan was only 17 years old. Stella Evan was only 17 years old when she disappeared. She was a teenager, a daughter, a young, indi- indigenous woman with her entire life ahead of her. And on September 29th, 1996, she was last seen in Bethel, Alaska. Stella was born February 11th, 1979. At the time she went missing, she stood 4 feet 11 inches tall. She's a little bitty thing. Weighed approximately about 100 pounds. Uh, had long brown curly hair, worn down uh, to about her waist. She had brown eyes, and there were no known scars, marks, or tattoos to help identify her. When Stella was last seen, she was wearing a blue hoodie sweatshirt with a Georgetown logo on the front, a brown leather jacket, jeans, and black shoes. Uh, and then she was gone. Nearly 3 decades have passed, 30 years of unanswered questions, 30 years of wondering what happened to a 17-year-old girl who never made it home. Cases like Stella's usually don't stay unsolved because they don't matter. Well, that's criticizing yourself, so talking about this ain't worth 15 cents. Uh, Time passes, attention fades. What the heck? If one of my children was to go missing, I wouldn't care if I had to search till my last breath. Daggum it, I would not give up. Often because the victim was indigenous, indigenous. Stella Evans Evan Evon deserves to be remembered. She deserves to be searched for, and her family deserves answers. Someone knows something, a memory, a sighting, a detail that didn't seem important at the time. Information that may have been dismissed, minimized, or forgotten could still matter today. If you have any information at all regarding Stella Evans' disappearance, please contact the Bethel Police Department and reference case number 96 11118. You may reach Chief Gary Ellers at 907. He probably ain't even sheriff anymore. Uh, Yeah. 907-543-3781 or contact the Missing Persons Clearinghouse at 800-478-93333. Please share Stella's story. Please say her name. And please help bring answers to the family that has waited far too long. This is the bulletin that they pulled up about her picture. Yeah. Yeah. I should have enough here to pick it up. We'll see. If not, then we'll Google it. And all we do is try. Going to be reaching out to a Stella Evans from Bethel, Alaska, 17 years of age. If anyone knows or knows of Stella Evans, turn her energy toward me. Reaching out to Stella Evans from Bethel, Alaska, 17 years of age. Yes, she was what? Reaching out to a Stella Evans from Bethel, Alaska. If anyone knows or knows of Stella Evans, 17 years of age from Bethel, Alaska. She was last seen wearing a Georgetown sweatshirt hoodie. Stella Evans, from Bethel, Alaska. 17 years of age. Stella Evans. Stella Evans. From Bethel, Alaska. They say you have been missing for over 30 years. Stella Evans. I seen your photo. Stella Evans. Can you tell me if you were wearing a Georgetown sweatshirt? Stella, look here. I am JD. I'm here to give you a voice. A Georgetown sweatshirt, hoodie. I can hear it. If y'all be quiet a minute. I heard a young lady said, yeah, a minute ago. Well, if you're sorry, quit butting in and let her talk. I'm reaching out to a Stella Evans from Bethel, Alaska. There's that voice again. Ice and snow. You know. Huh? Stella Evans. They say you were 17 years of age the last time they seen you. Wait. Stella Evans from Bethel, Alaska. Were you 17 years of age when you first went missing? Stella, I'm not going to stop until you answer me. Yep, I've got one right here. Stella Evans. The shirt for sure. And it was a Georgetown sweatshirt. You miss home. Do you still have some family members around? I'm trying to help Stella. Stella Evans. Stella Evans. There's that voice. Can you tell me what's happened? People don't just disappear, Stella. Stella Evans. Stella Evans. Who's your friend that you were with? That was a trick question. A trick question. And you answered it. You said they wouldn't. Just me. And you said pushed. Did you know that the ice was not thick enough to hold the weight? And did you mean to do this? Stella, I'm not going to stop till you answer me. Did you know that ice was not thick enough to hold that weight? You say you miss home. There's only two ways this can go. Either it was an accident or this was personally done. Stella Evans. Answer me, love. Did you know that ice was not thick enough to hold the weight? Are you still in Bethel? Stella? You couldn't even feel your fingers. Stella Evans. You said that you miss home, and I asked, did you know if the ice was not thick enough? You said yes. You said not with a friend, because I like to test the waters every once in a while. Is there anything? Hang on. Stella Evans. Is there anything that you would like to say or leave a message for your family? Was this done intentionally? Stella Evans. Did you mean for this to happen? Stella Evans. Couldn't get out the door. Of course not. Water pressure is hard to move. I'm gonna ask this again, Stella Evans. Was this intentional? I'm not gonna listen to any voice other than the ones who've been answering with a new voice here. Wait. Stella. Stella Evans from Bethel, Alaska. Were you ever in a dumpster? Yes, Stella. Were you ever put into a dumpster? You once saw your mom so you can what? Try not to whisper. Stella Evans. Were you put in a dumpster and then moved later? And when I asked the last time about the ice not being thick enough, you said pushed. You wouldn't by yourself with this. Are you Stella Evans? Are you still in Bethel, Alaska? Yeah. Okay. Oh, they may want to use you some earbuds or something. Um, we can all that's been here a good minute can tell when a new voice speaks out. Um, I believe I believe she's somebody was with her. Um, she said his leg is under the seat. Um, I don't know. But she said my memory is saying yeah. She agreed that she was wearing a Georgetown sweatshirt and that she was 17 years of age. She said ice and snow. Yeah. And then I asked another question. She said, yeah. And then she said, I miss home. And I believe there was some jealousy going on here. Um, I believe whoever was with her got really messed up by somebody. And she was too quick. And that was the trick question I was asking. Uh, was it your friend that was with you? And she said, no, just me. But then she says his leg is under the seat. I believe that either her or whoever was with her at one point in time was in a dumpster or near a dumpster. And I think her and whoever this person was here with her got their vehicle pushed off into a spot that was not thick enough to hold the weight. I mean, being 17-year old, even back then, there was people were just different than they are now. That's right, Tony. That's right. Lisa Ann. Um, I understand you and grateful that you're here, Ozan. But you have to be here long enough to learn each person's voice. if I call out somebody that we've never called out to before, then it'll be a new voice for us. But the ones that we normally talk to and this and that, you learn their voice, you pick it up by ear. And everyone that's here has learned that. Um, so you might want to adjust the sound on your headphones or something. Um, and I have to have it set like I've got it so everybody can hear. I just have the speaker sitting here next to the laptop. A lot of people wears hearing aids and whatnot, and they have to have it loud enough to hear. Um, I can't balance out the difference for one for the other. I can't do that. Sorry about it, but um, that's what I would do. I would turn it down. So she is still in that uh, Bethel, but she is underwater. It, I bet I don't. I don't like to go into too much graphic detail, but 17 years of age, back 30 years ago or more, um, people really didn't take kindly to your girlfriends and boyfriends and all that running around with the opposite sex. You know what I mean? And it could have very well been a brawl between whoever that was with the feller she was with. And I believe he beat her up probably, and he had to use probably a large object like um, maybe a machete or something, or a big knife, because she plainly said his leg is under the seat. And she gave that one bit of information, and the same thing that we got when we was talking to Kylie Rodney. Adventures with Purpose found her, and uh, she told me already that she was underwater, but she didn't have no water in her lungs. She was found all the way to the back end of her hatchback vehicle. The car got drug out of the river, and she didn't have a drop of water in her lungs. So she died on land. Uh, you have to have intake to drown. Well, she didn't. Uh, and this Mrs. here was probably at the wrong place at the wrong time and run with the wrong crowd. And this being 30 some odd years earlier, uh, you know, back then, was when fingerprints and things like that wasn't even a big ordeal too much back in them days. Um, it could have been off a boat ramp. It could have been uh, just pushed off of an old trail somewhere that run down to the river. But she did say that she didn't think that the ice was enough to hold it. And believe it or not, I mean, I just can tell you right off the bat, a lot of missing people, adults even, that is where you will find most missing people. If it's a case of being drunk, incoherent, run off the road, whatever, or suicide, uh, or attempted suicide and then couldn't get out of the vehicle fast enough, well, you're still screwed either way. Um, but thank God for people like Adventures with Purpose that goes around with a monitor and can see these vehicles and uh, help get these people back to their loved ones. Um, it would have been nice not to even hear anything about whoever I call out to. That's the best reaction we can get. And so far for this year, only had 3 or 4 of them that didn't respond back. Um, and back in them years, early 70s, 60s, even in the 50s, used to you could go parking. You know, you can't do that nowadays. You got too many perv cops running around trying to bust you. Um, but I think they got followed wherever they went, and that's what happened to both of them. And the vehicle put in neutral and pushed in the water. Yes, rest in peace, Stella. That's exactly what it is, Alice. People take jealousy too far. Um, it's sad all the way around. You said you said Shannon. You said Shannon. What about her? And who are you? Christina's sitting right there.
Hello. Sorry, that came out strange.
Who says Shannon? I was just around my sister. Lisa's right there. Lisa's right here. Welcome. I got this splinter one day down there. Who said Shannon? Judy says, love you, Summer Rose, Mama Betty, Mama Carolyn, Daddy Janice, and Sebastian. With roses and hearts. Lisa is right there. Hmm? Tina is not on. Comfortable today. You thought I would what, Summer? Today. You heard Alicia? Cindy? Did you say Alicia? Cindy? You missed something. Sean. Hey. See through that bunch right there, just that bunch. The best thing I could pick out right there was hidden, uh, bleeding nose. Um, and so, Summer said something about she knew I would do something. I don't know. Pamela says, "We love you, Summer, Rose, Sebastian, Mama Joy, with hearts and roses." Yes, Sebastian. Nothing to be nervous about. I'm just here to give a voice. You may have did, Alicia. We what, Summer? You got to see. You got to see Pamela. And who is Kevin? Someone you know? Pamela says, "Summer, do you see a star on your Christmas tree?" Hello, yeah, there. Lisa's on here. If you want to say something to her, tell who you are and ask the question. Yeah. Alice says, "Love you, Mama Joy." Summer Rose. They gave you a haircut, Summer. Yeah. I've seen pictures of all that. Keep talking, Summer. Talk to me. Summer, can you tell me who it was that cut your hair like that? Was it mom or dad? Which one was it? Both. I heard both of them. They shouldn't have did you that way, Summer. I've seen them pictures. But look here. You still beautiful no matter with hair or not, love. Summer, do you know how many times your hair's been shaved off? Summer, can you try to give me a direct number? 8. Just chopped. Yeah. Well, that ain't no good, love. Pamela says, Summer, we love you and love your Christmas tree. Judy says, Summer, you have a beautiful soul, sweetie, with hearts. I know I do. Said Judy, hi. Let me try that. Let me close out and then go back in. I've never heard one say about that. I've never, I ain't never thought about it, but I know there's a see, it was John. Not, let's see, John 9 through 12, third verse. Something about heaven is so beautiful that the human part of us couldn't stand to see that lightness. The body couldn't stand it. And we all probably have seen some pretty views before, but it won't hold no candle to being with him. There's everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's something that we don't understand. Things can happen that we don't understand, but we also see things, hear things. And a lot of people don't stop and take time to think, well, the good Lord sent somebody here, you know, to help have done this. And, you know, that's just like Lucifer. He was an angel as well till they kicked his butt out. Um, so, so I will ask and see if we can hear of any around, and that if they hear us. Someone said, I miss you, Mom. Uh, if there's anyone here from the first world ever created, can you come forth and talk to us? Got a question and would like to know myself. Good Lord says it's too beautiful for us to see with a human eye. So anyone here from the first world, now this may sound crazy as a question, but I'm going to ask it. Are there, or have they ever been, snow in heaven? It's too what? Too white? The ones that were here in the first world that made it to heaven, all Jesus' disciples, have any of you in the world before this world, have any of you ever seen Michael the archangel? Comes quite often, huh? No, there wouldn't be no need in being scared. All the All the worry in the world ain't gonna change nothing. But thank you for answering that. That was kind of you. Uh, so I guess not. uh, Mama is better because of all the prayers. Y'all have sense. Thank you. She is talking now like herself. Because April Nelson and Cindy Massey think she will get mobility back or not. Uh, Marshall Alice. Uh, yes. From uh, Alicia Bassinger. What's killing her? Stress. Could that be a factor in it? Um, Alicia Bassinger asked April Melson and Cindy Mason, do you think Mom will get mobility back or not? Good. Now I've heard 4 different things. I heard yes. I've heard uh, um, what uh, fighting it or something, and then something else I forget now. There's 4 of them, 4 things. Yes, keep fighting it, and something else. I couldn't remember, but anyway, that would have been 1 hour 43 minutes and some change. Welcome, guys. I'm gonna jump off here. I am more out. Um, I will see you guys sometime tomorrow. Just keep your eyes on your devices, and thank every one of you for being here. Love every one of you.